Hello everyone, this is Ellê from Otuho. Today I'm teaching a very important topic in Otuho language. So as you can see here, this is part 6 of the pronouns, but the topic I'm teaching today is relative pronouns. Relative pronouns reflect on a person or a thing in a sentence. I will show you in a minute their positions within Otuho sentences, also within English sentences. Now, the commonest relative pronouns in English are who, whom, whose, which, and that. So the other ones are on the other side. I will show you in a minute. But as you can see here, this is who, and this is whom. So in Otuho language, these are their equivalents. So as you can see here, this is Ellê, alla, ôllô, and these are their plurals. Hulle, hulla, hullô. Now this is for the masculine gender. If you use in these sentences in a minute, feminine gender, you will use ananî or ôrrîahata. These are all means who. Now in the first example, Ekîana ôrrîahata êllê afêjak. It means that I talked about my friend who defeated swift runners. Now, irûat here is the verb. It is the verb to run or escape. For example, if a prisoner escaped from the prison, we call a prisoner in Otuho language hullô. The plural is hullô, and the prison is called nevidari or aji evidari. Aji evidari or nevidari. Now, when a prisoner escaped or fled, we call irûat. But in this sentence here, Ekîana ôrrîahata êllê afêjak, I talk about my friend who defeated swift runners. Now, afêjak are the runners. Now, within Otuho villages, we have got the best runners. And the time when these best runners run, usually during Alam celebration. So next time, I will talk about Alam as a topic. But in this case, I just want to show that Ekîana ôrrîahata êllê afêjak, I talk about my friend who defeated swift runners. Now, irûat here is defeated in a race, okay? Irûat, so irûat afêjak. So as you can see in that sentence there, Ellê is this one here. It is a relative pronouns which actually comes before the verb. This is the verb irûat. So this is a verb, to surpass or to defeat or beat someone in a race. In the second example, Ellê alla, which is this one here, alla Manya where is the man who lives in our neighborhood? Where is the man who lives in our neighborhood? So this is this sentence here. Ellê alla Manya. This is a question mark. So you're asking somebody who lives in the neighborhood. You just want to find out where they are, whether they are still living there. If you're actually away for some times and you come and ask the people in your family at your home, you will say that Ellê alla Manya where is the man who lives in our neighborhood? Okay. So Manya is the verb to live or to stay. Okay. For example, Manya in Melbourne. I live in Melbourne. Okay, Manya. Now, but in this sentence, when we use the relative pronoun, the word Manya, or in our speech, in Otuho speech, we actually read these two words together. Like these words are squashed together to form one word. Where is the man who lives in our neighborhood? Okay, so you have to note that this verb here, when we write it separately, it starts with the letter A here. Manya. Manya means to live or to abide or to reside or to stay. Okay, so Olonyegari is the Olonyegari is a neighbor, but here Olonyegari is in the neighborhood. Okay, so this is the use of a relative pronoun alla, but this alla and êllê is talking about a masculine gender. Okay, here is talking about a man. Now, if we change this one to a plural, it's going to be ragiae. This one will change to aarrî, which are the people. Now, hullô is actually non-specific noun. It doesn't mean a specific person. It means it can be a man, it can be a woman, it can be somebody, it can be someone. So here is hullô. So hullô, alamanya to elonyegari howe, where is the man who lives in our neighborhood? If we put it into a plural form, will be ragiae, will be this one change to aarrî, ragiala aarrî. This one will change to hulla. Hulla manya ito elonyegari howe. Where are the people who lives in our neighborhood? In example 3, ilang ôllô wonto America. My brother who is present in America. Now here, ôllô here is who. Now if this word here, if we elide it, the other L will be ôllô, means this for a masculine gender, this, ôllô. But this is ôllô, ôllô wonto America. Now, America here, this is in Otuho language. Okay, America is written with E, and then I here, and then CA. So it will be me. The owners will say America, America. In Otuho language, it is America. Okay, and the name of a person is American. Is the name of a person American in Otuho is a name which is derived from the people of America. So it's America. Okay. Ilang ôllô wonto America, my brother who is present in America. Now, one is actually available or present. Now, when I was a pupil at a primary school in Torit 1 in early 1970s, our teachers used to call the roll call in the morning when we come to the class. So they will call your name and then you will say present. So in order to go present, nani ôllô. Now, nani ôllô is, I mean present. When you call my name, I will say nani ôllô. For a girl, the girl will say nani ana. Nani ôllô, nani ana. Okay? So one here means present. So somebody can ask you a question. Who are you talking about? And then you will respond to them or to him or her that Ekîana ilang ôllô wonto America. I talk about my brother who's present in America. Okay. Now this is whom. So whom, we use who and whom when we talk about people. Now this is êllê, like that one again. This is for masculine. And here, as you can see, that one for that, for who was êllê or honor for feminine gender. Now whom here, it can be êllê, ana, honor. So this one is talking about a feminine gender. So these are their plurals, hulle, hunna, and hullô. For example, in this number 1 here for whom, Odwori ene gonyuni elaman bebe. The girl whom I saw was very beautiful. Now, it is, you can see here ene is for whom. See, you can see here whom. Odwori ene gonyuni elaman bebe. So the girl whom I saw was very beautiful. Now, Odwori here, we're not particularly talking here of a little girl. Okay, we're talking here a girl at the age of marriage. So a girl is already grown up, one, which is actually ready for marriage and to have a family. So we call it Odwori. Okay, we have got other terminologies in Oru about this one. So this is Odwori. Okay, Odwori and Gonyuni Laman Bebe. The girl whom I saw was very beautiful. Now, in the second example for whom, here, ngoroi monyong inyangote ono, as you can see, ono yamo monyong. Ngoroi monyong inyangote ono yamo monyong. The wife of my biological father, she is a woman whom my father married. Now, ngoro monyong, this is if somebody has a father who married two women, the second wife will be ngoro monyong. I can't say to my mother, "Iye ngoro monyong," unless really I'm joking, okay, with her. I say to her, "Iye yang, you are my mother. You know, Eyang is my mother. Okay, you are my mother. Eyang. Okay, Eyang. Okay, let's try to use these words when we call our mothers. You know, Eyang means my mother. Okay, so here, but ngoroi monyong, this one here, ngoroi, is your father's second wife. So when you talk about her, you will say ngoroi monyong. Okay, ngoroi monyong. Inyangoto no yamo monyong. So the wife of my biological father, she's a woman whom my mother married. So here you can see, the relative pronoun here. It is ono. Okay, ono. Here was êllê. So here we are talking about the feminine gender. So I'm going to turn the board on the other side so that we continue, to finish off the topic of today, relative pronoun. Okay, now this is whose. Okay, whose in Otuho is alla or ana. Alla, ana. Now whose is a possessive pronoun. Okay, it shows that a thing you are talking about belongs to somebody. Okay, whose. Okay, but as you can see from this sentence here, arulo, alla, you see, alla hagalaruto atoromile honyi. A man whose car was stolen. Arulo, alla hagalarai atoromile honyi. A man whose car was stolen. As I said before, arulo here is non-specific, but here when I say in English a man, I'm referring arulo here was a man, not a woman at the moment, because it was here alla. Okay, if it is a woman, we're gonna use ana. Okay, so when you say arulo na hagalara atoromile honyi, there will be here a woman whose car was stolen. All right, but here is alla hagalarai. Okay, akakalaru here is for one person. You know, akakalaru ni means I stole. Okay, akakalaru. But here akakalarai, this is the said personal pronoun, which is EC. So here there are two or more people who actually stole the car of the individual here. Okay, arulo ala hagalarai atoromile honyi. A man whose car was stolen. Okay, so you can see alla. This is whose. Okay, we can use whose as in a question. Okay, for example, I will say atoromile ngayana. I'm saying whose car is this? Then somebody will say atoromile honyane. This is his car. Atoromile ngayana. Okay. We are using whose here in interrogative as an interrogative pronoun. Whose? Anangatoromilana. Whose car is this? Okay, but in this sentence here, we're using whose as a relative pronoun. Okay, so whose is a possessive pronoun. Now you can see here this is which and that. Now we use which and that when we are talking about things. Okay, but whom and who, we use who and whom when we talk about people. Now, in these examples here, you can see these are the Otuho alternative. Is again ono, ôllô, ono for a feminine gender, and then ôllô for a masculine gender, and these are the plurals, huno and hullô. Now, oholo nyabongo woyo onongio agurusi kai. He bought a trouser which was cheapest. Abongo woyo here is a trouser. Abongo woyo. Awoyo is this area here, okay, or the bottom. So Otuho call abongo woyo. Ôllô nyi abongo woyo onongi agurusi kai. Ôllô is to buy or purchase. Ôllô, but here we are talking the said subject pronoun inyi. So here, but we are using ono here. We are talking about a woman. Okay. Ôllô nyi abongo woyo onongi agurusi kai. Okay. Sorry, we are talking both of a feminine or a masculine, because ono here for things, it can be for both man or a woman talking about buying something. All right. So here it is he bought a trouser which was cheapest. So ono here is referring to the clothes, so which is which. It's not to a person. All right. So we can use both ono for both feminine and masculine gender. So we can also say here, she bought a trouser which was cheapest. Okay. Ôllô abongo woyo onongio agurusi kai. He bought a trouser which was cheapest. All right. The second example is inyanguni isi abongojin huno ogoli enyangira hosi. They bought clothes that were very expensive. So here, inyanguni si abongojin huno ogoli enyangira means very expensive. Okay, ogoli enyangira. Here, ongi agurusi kai means inexpensive or cheap. Now, these days, let's use these words now. Okay, ongi agurusi kai means inexpensive or not expensive. But here, ogoli enyangira hosi means they are very expensive. Okay, no more egale, because our people use egale, which is Arabic word, means gali, means expensive. Okay, don't use that word anymore. In the future, I'm going to write all the words in Arabic, which we shouldn't use, because we have the Ôrrîahata alternatives. We still have them in our Ôrrîahata vocabulary. Unless we don't have, a word in Ôrrîahata vocabulary, then we can adopt that word. Okay. So let's use here ongi agurusi kai means cheap, and then ogoli enyangira hosi means expensive. All right. Now, also the the relative pronouns here, they can mean other things in Ôrrîahata language. Okay. We use not only we use this word as for relative pronouns. They can mean other things in Ôrrîahata vocabulary. Now, for example, here, number one, ohono onomura, here I mean take a little only, ohono onomura. So you can see ono here. Here, êllê means obedient. So if a child is obedient, you can send him, he doesn't complain, you will say êrô êllê. That means he's a child who is obedient, or obedient child. Okay. Neram onogolto. Neram onogolto is a vexing problem. Okay. A vexing problem, or a worrying problem. This is in Ôrrîahata vocabulary. All right. If we translate it today, we can say, because elongojira is anger, or nelongo, we can say neram anerilongojoto, or neram anerilongojoto. Okay, means this is a problem that annoys. Okay. So then neram onogolto is actually a vexing problem or annoying problem. Okay. In number 4, anawere. Anawere, now here we are using also these words, when we talk about colors. Anawere here is spotted, but when we use it as a relative pronoun, it will be which is spotted. So any anawere means a goat which is spotted. So our vocabulary here to complete our lesson today on the relative pronouns. This is just what I chose. Most of them all, within here is all, vocabulary. But I just chose this one. Agogolio is the verb to steal or stealing. Now, this is a gerund, but this is steal. Now, the person who is performing the act of stealing is called ôllô. Ôllô is actually for a man, and then ôllô is a woman. So ôllô is a thief. Okay, ôllô is a man, ôllô is a woman. So this is a thief. Okay, this is their plural. Akakalak. Akakalak are thieves. Okay, so for example, in this example here, we said we can say Agagalaro, which is this one. Agagalaro, ôllô, atromile. Agagalaro, here, this word here, means we change AI here at the end because it was for EC for they. Now this will become U with a cap. Agagalaro. So agagalaro, ôllô, atromile. Means that the thief actually stole the car. Okay. So agagalaro here is the verb to steal or stole in the past. All right. So this is a topic, very important topic on the Otuho pronouns. As I said before, that Otuho pronouns, they are massive. I'm left with a couple more to finish off, and then after that we do a revision on the Otuho pronouns. They are very important in Otuho language because if you don't know, the personal pronouns, you won't be able to write. But refer back to my YouTube channel. You can check them there. You can check now. For example, which is ananî. When we use it as an interrogative pronoun, we will say ananî is for a woman, and then alalî for a man. Which when we use them in a question. Okay, that we can use it as a demonstrative pronoun, which is nya. That which is far from the speaker. Nya. Okay, we can use that as a demonstrative pronoun because it is a word which actually tries to tell us a position of the thing when we point to things. And I spoke about this one on demonstrative pronouns, and also I spoke which on the interrogative pronouns, all in my YouTube channel, ôrrîahata. So you can refer back to those videos and then try to understand, these words. But these words now, they are overlapped within our conversation. All right. If you are interested to follow my teaching in Otuho language, okay, you have to follow my YouTube channel. Okay, subscribe, and then I can download all the videos there. You can be able to see. Then you just go to search ôrrîahata, to check if there is a new video. All right. Thank you very much for listening.